Thank you for joining me in World of Warships Legends. This is Crazy Man. Today we're doing part 3 to Commander Build for new players and some old players that have been out of the game for a long time. I know this video is taking me a while, and I said I was going to do the rest of them, but no, we're just going to do a couple of them. And we'll start off with this commander, who is a multi-commander. Basically, he's a DD battleship cruiser. And he's only rank 14, Legends 2. When you get better commanders, he'll be obsolete. So as for battleships, we're going to start off with the battleship commander. Robert George. He's the number one battleship. I'm using inspiration Cunningham and Shine Horse Lane. Like I said, we're going to talk about those commanders in the final video. Basically, the best commanders to get as for Lane and special commanders. Anyways, he's my number one battleship commander. Like I said, he's rank 16 legend. He's maxed right out. His inspirations, battleship AP shells, penetration multiplier. And trust me, he does wonders. And you can use him as an inspiration on other battleships too. You don't have to just pick what I got. So now we're going to go over to the other battleship is Emilia. He's more of a tank kind of built commander. And like I said, special commanders we'll talk about is Haruna and Fritz von Hipper. And basically this is a secondary build, a tank build, more or less. He's only at rank 15, Legends 3. If you want to build, up close and personal battleship, he'd be the one. Now, there is no carriers in this. But let's go over the cruisers really quick, and let's start with Andrew Lemire. And he is 16, and he's a Legends 2, and I'm using inspiration Francisco Mobilia and Nikolai Khrushchev, which we'll go over him in a few. And I have picked him for my cruisers. And with Italian French cruisers, you definitely want him because of this part, rudder shift time. It helps a lot because they're very not really maneuverable, but with this build, your cruisers can be a little bit maneuverable, and he works just wonders, I think, my opinion. And then you got this guy. I have not used him as much. I mean, he's good for speed and rudder shift maneuverability and speed. He's only a rank, I think, 11. Legends 3. I don't use him that much. Maybe I should start thinking about it. Only time will tell. For right now, he's on a back burner. I don't really use him that much. Maybe in the future, I might. All right. DDs. You get 2 of them. I have picked Phillips for my personal DD that I like using. I don't play too much of the French destroyers, but his inspiration, Eric Bay and Jersey Swirsky, like I said in my past video, when it comes to Commder Builds, when it comes to destroyers, these inspiration guys, I built for more concealment than anything. So you'll see these a lot. And yeah, he's 15 in Legends 2. And then you got this guy over here, Louis Violetti. Yeah. And he is a rank 15, Legends 2, Inspiration, Rizzo, Tanakia, and Space Fishy. Like I said, special commanders will be at the final. But I really don't use this guy. I know some players actually use him. You could use whatever commander you want, what makes for your game style, your gameplay. This is not me. So, all right, now I think we're done with the French, and now we're going to head off to the Russians. And we do got quite a bit of Russians. We're going to start off with Nikolai Vonezen, and he's a multi-commander. He could do destroyers, cruisers, battleships. And it looks like they just added a new one. He could also be a carrier, too. So he could do destroyers, cruisers, battleships, carriers. And yeah, I threw him up as for these guys an inspiration, because I was using him as my DD player until I got a different one. And now we're going to go over the DDs before we go over anything else. Valdemar Trubetsky, he's my go-to. He's rank 16, Legends 3, and Inspiration, same. Valdemir, he is my go-to destroyer commander. Then we go over to Anton, and he's rank 15. He was my number one guy, but then I did some experiment, and that's one thing, experiment. You might find a commander that suits you better in your game style than what I'm using. I'm using things that I'm comfortable with and my style of playing. And yeah, he ranked 15, Legends 2. He is not a bad commander, don't get me wrong, he is not. All right. Now we're going to go over the carrier real quick. It's, I'm not even going to say his name. Inspiration is Space Fishy and Starscream. And he's rank 16, a Legends 2. And this is the only carrier player you got besides the multi one. And he does pretty good. Hopefully in the future they'll give us some better carrier commanders. Until then, he's not too shabby. All right, battleships. No, cruisers. We're going to go with Nikolai. He is my go-to guy. For one, his base trait, cruiser main battery range. Because a lot of cruisers have short range, like 16 kilometers, 17 kilometers. This boosts him up. And when you use him as an inspiration, it also increases your range on any cruiser you have. And his inspiration is Norman Scott and Francisco Mobilia. Cruiser main battery reload time. It does help. And the other one, Stefan. And basically see what I use. He's not even, I think he's rank 13 in Legends 2. Yeah, I really don't use him. I don't think he's the greatest commander. That's just my opinion. So I don't really use him. But that, like I said, everything I say is only in my opinion. It's how I play the game, and you might play it differently. You might love this guy. Me, I'm not so much of a fan of him. But anyways, let's go to battleships. Now, you get two of them. Tank built. And he's a rank 16, Legends 3. I do use him. He's my second to go to battleship commanders. And it's not too bad with him. You just get more heals, repair parties, so. And my number one go-to guy is this gentleman. I'm not even going to say his name. It's Russian. And this is what I use on mostly all my battleships. He's a very solid commander. And I think that was about it with these guys. You know what? Let's go to the next one. We're going to go to Italian. Now, you do have a lot of Italian commanders, unlike everything else. Do you ever? Here's a multi-commander. Let's look at him first. And no inspiration. None. He is only a rank 10. A Legends 2. I do not use him at all. So you probably have him when you right off the bat. I'm not for sure because they've been out for a while, so. But I'm thinking that's to be the first commander you might get. We do got 3 DD commanders. I think it's a little overkill. Before we do that, we're going to do some. Yeah, let's just do these real quick. And Luigi Riccio, I do use him. I have trouble with the DD commanders for the Italian. I don't know which commander is better than the other. I've been experimenting still. I haven't played with the DDs lately on the Italian side, but he's only a rank 13, 14, and Legends 2, and Inspiration, Eric Bay, Jerzy Swirsky. Let's go to this guy. I don't use him. And he's a rank 18. I mean, rank 8 legendary commander, sorry, and Legends 2. Uh, no inspiration whatsoever. I just really haven't played with him. So, and this guy is a rank 16. I do use him. He's only a Legends 2. Carlo Berger. This one and this one are my two I'm experimenting with. So for DDs. Now cruisers. Let's go to the cruisers real quick. He's the one I go to, my main one, and the Italian cruisers. Inspiration is Nikolai and Norman Scott, and you can see what he's got. He is probably one of the better commanders in the Italian. Now we're going to go look at the other commander, which is this gentleman. Now he's got some pros and cons. He's a Legends 3. He's a 16 rank. I kind of built him a little differently. I built mostly a secondary build for Michelangelo, the tier 8 cruiser. But I found out a Battleship Commander is actually a little bit better, so. And now let's look at the Battleship Commanders. We're going to look at this guy, Revol. And this is more of a tank build. You see what I have. And yes, rank 16's Legends 3. I think I only have him on one ship. I can't remember which one. But I really don't use him. I did for a little bit to experiment, and I wasn't happy with the outcome. So I stick with this guy right here, Angelo Lynch. You know, I actually enjoy this commander for my Italian battleships that are non-special commanders like Israelians, but not too shabby. All right, I think we cover all the bases on these. Let's go to the, where's health at? We'll just do them all. You only get, let's look at the multi guy. There you go. He's rank 12, Legends 1. Don't use him anymore. But it is what it is. Battleship Commander, you get Jinko. And this is more of my secondary build for, what's that ship's name? Atlantico and stuff like that. So, and he's the only battleship commander you get. Unless you talk about this guy. But he's more of a cruiser, DD. Not really more of a battleship built for this one. So this is technically your own battleship commander. Now, here's a toss-up. Both of these destroyer commanders are good in their own way. Eric Bay and Albert for more longer range. He's good in some ways, more for concealment build. But if you want a torp build, this is your guy here. for more speed. And then you can see what I pretty much got for him. Now we go to these guys. Yeah. We'll go to Ding, who's a multi commander. He is rank 16, a Legends 2. I have used him a lot more than I do most multi commanders. Is he could do a lot. So that's why he's at rank 16 in Legends 2. We got Ding, then we got Dong. Same thing. He's one of these commanders. I'm not for sure which commander to use, but he is a rank 16. Yeah, Legends 2. And I'm not for sure which one of these two are. There's pros and cons to both of them. And with this guy too. Because he's another DD player. I'm at the multitasker. And anyways, let's get to him real quick. Like I said, I'm only at rank 12. Legends 2. Like I said, out of these three, I don't know which DD is good for a DD. I mean, they both got pros and cons. You only get 2 cruiser commanders, this one and this one. And he's a rank 16, Legends 2. I don't really play this ship, these guys. I just don't play them. Pan-Asian that much, so this is so I'm not really familiar with the cruiser commanders. DD ones, yes. The cruiser ones, not so much. I really gonna have way it's understanding the next update in the Bureau is gonna be a Pan-Asian legendary cruiser. But there is some ships that are not on here, Commander. So we're gonna jump over here real quick. Go to here, and we are gonna jump down here. Brisbane. And look at this commander. You get 2 of them. All right, let's go over the multitasker. Oops, sorry. And yeah, he's a battleship cruiser / DD commander. He's rank 16, Legends 1, and basically I built him for cruisers. I want to say that's a Pan-European. No. Oh, God, I can't think of it. But anyways, this is the only cruiser I use. And he's rank 16, it's a Legend 1. He's not too shabby. But that's pretty much it for him. And then we got the Brazilian Atlantico. I think I already showed this one. Okay, he's multitasker. No, I don't think I did show you this one. Maybe I have. I'm just... Yeah, multitasker. This one's a battleship, cruiser, DD. Oh no, this is a different. Yeah, okay, I screwed up there. Um, this is the Brazilian. I gotta remember if that was Brazilian or not. This is the Atlantico one. Um, Fernandez. And you can see what build I have. He's more of a secondary build. And then you got the legendary Tier 7. Oh, God, I can't think of the name. You know what? We're gonna go here real quick. I'm trying to see what the ship. Oh man, I can't think of the name of it. What country this ship went to? Oh, this is gonna eat me up. Oh God, I can't even think of it. Really doesn't say. Dutch. And you only get one commander, and it's this guy. That's it. And he's Ring 16's Legends 3. Carlo Demore. I'm sure when they get more in here, we'll get better commanders. But until they get more Dutch ships in, this is pretty much the only commander you get. But as for that one commander, which I kind of screwed up, Pan-European. And then we got the Atlantico. I just showed you the rest of the commanders. But the only way you're going to get any of the Atlantico, the Brazilian, you have to buy the Atlantico. And that's the way you get that commander. This ship, only way you're going to get this ship if it comes to the stores or you get it in a Christmas crate. And that's it. But anyways, I think we covered all the bases of all the commanders. And yeah, I think that's about it. The next one will be the special commanders that if they come to the store, you might want to snag some here and there. I'll tell you my favorite ones. And we'll go from there. But that'll be the final video. So hopefully this helps the new players out and they can learn something from it. Like I said, experiment. These are my opinions on my favorite commanders. You might have your own commanders you might like. But anyways, I hope this video, like I said, I hope it really helps you. I pray it does. But anyways, if you like this video, please smash the like button. Subscribe to my channel. Leave comments in below, and I'll see you in my next video. Part 4 will be the final one, and that'll be the special commanders. Anyways, until then, peace out.